Seriously?
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Miami Marlins completed a short two-game sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-2. They now have 5 straight wins. At the moment, the Nationals are in third place in the NL East. The Marlins sit atop the NL East. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-4. Heading into today, the Braves are in last place in the NL East. The Cardinals sit in first place in the National League Central Division. Yoenis Cespedes plated 4 total with his 3 home runs, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 7-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Looking at the standings, the Mets are in first place in the NL East. The Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East. Jay Bruce was a triple shy of completing the cycle as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 5-4. Right now, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. The Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-2. As of today, the Brewers are in last place in the NL Central. The Astros are leading the AL West. Jake Arrieta got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Cubbies got the best of the Diamondbacks 2-1. Heading into today, the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. The Cubs are in first place in the NL Central. Jorge De La Rosa got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run as Colorado beat the Padres 5-1. At the moment, the Rockies are in 2nd place in the NL West. The Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 hits total as they embarrassed the Dodgers 7-1. Right now, the Giants are in first place in the NL West. The Dodgers are in 4th place in the NL West. The Blue Jays combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 15-5. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. The Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Orioles got 11 overall hits as they destroyed the Rays 8-0. Looking at the standings, the Orioles are leading the AL East. The Rays are in 2nd place in the AL East. The Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-1. Heading into today, the White Sox sit in first place in the American League Central Division. The Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. The Detroit Tigers combined for 4 total home runs as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 5-4. Right now, the Tigers sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Yankees sit in last place in the American League East Division. Alcides Escobar grabbed 3 base knocks, helping the Royals push past the Twins 3-2. As of today, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. The Twins sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Angels cracked 14 hits overall as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 6-5. Looking at the standings, the Angels are atop the American League West. The Rangers sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. The Oakland Athletics got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 2-1. At the moment, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. The A's sit in 4th place in the American League West. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Jets are one of those teams that's been making calls a couple ticks ahead of them to try to
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Matt Harvey will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
D. Gordon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
And something's going to have to give here in game one, because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
Hit hard to short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder number 13,
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cespedes is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
In is Christian Yelich, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Harvey pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hit hard toward the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Martin Prado now, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, man, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so we'll see if that shows up in this one.
And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well, as they're on the board here in the first. It's now 2-0.
Man,
this guy was cruising along. Got the first 2 outs of the inning and then single, double, single to the last 3 hitters. All of a sudden, the wheels just sort of came off the track.
Justin Bohr will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Now, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Skied into very shallow right. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2, the Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Wei-Yin Chen gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
David Wright comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, David Wright.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
And something's going to have to give here in game 1 because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hit hard to the right side. Gordon is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And there you see the numbers from his last time out. Picked up his first win of the season in that ball game, so he'll be looking for number 2 here.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Hit slowly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
This is right there getting off the mound. This is not an easy play. He gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's your unassessment. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Adeiny Echeverria will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
The pitcher number 50.
Striding into the box, Wei-Yin Chen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Harvey sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are two gone now.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get them.
D. Gordon will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Marcell Ozuna will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. For Gordon, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Here comes Gordon around third. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one could reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Calling for it, Cespedes, and that's the third out. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 Miami.
Lynch. What? I'm back.
Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Lucas Duda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Tap fouled at home plate.
In your room.
Yeah.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
To short, hit hard. A quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Curtis Granderson will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Travis d'Arnaud gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. JT Realmuto is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls in
what I
strike.
was swinging at
We've
there.
seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Neil Walker will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
As Dribble Cabrera will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting 9.
Matt Harvey comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Third baseman, number 5.
David Wright will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. We'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, left fielder.
Juan Lagares stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Danny Echeverria is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh, let's dab on him.
I'm so proud of us.
We did so good, Mom. We did.
It was
so good.
It was worth staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning.
It was worth it, and I really appreciate it.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen.
The pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
First offering on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 9.
D. Gordon steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Cespedes moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Cespedes going back. Still going back.
He can't get to it.
Scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
In is Christian Yelich. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
Shot to third. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Giancarlo Stanton will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
I'm usually not that good to win stuff like that. That's crazy. Like, look.
From the stretch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Yeah, before she started, I was like, look, if you think you're hurting me, you're not.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And it's only 10-30.
And he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Cabrera's up with it. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets 0. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
And it's quickly 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Cespedes is retired, and there's 1 away. And these 2 teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another.
So, I guess he did do a shot.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit, making 1 for 2 in this one.
I was like, really? He's like, no.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line.
Right?
I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Curtis Granderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Tackle
That's taken.
what we
now
needed.
it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here.
So there's
waiting for
finally
his pitch.
some
but as a
console.
number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
We finally got some
Way
people down there that are
outside.
drafting
1-2.
by need.
Runners on first with one down.
Yep.
Very weakly on the ground.
I mean, like, there's no point to draft.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Yo.
Travis Darno will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
I had a full of water.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, 4 hits.
So
No
I go,
errors on the Mets
and I
line
throw
score so
myself out,
far.
And I'm pouring the water. And it
Ground ball sent
and I
back
was
up
like,
the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1.
I need
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Yo, I
Mets
was
strand
just,
1.
I looked at
Need to get it going soon. It's
like,
5-0.
I really just poured my drink out in the trash.
Oh my God! Thank God. It's
Logan
your
Verrett
You have
is
no
going
idea.
to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Settling in now, Martin Prado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Will this be your friend?
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hit hard to short. Cabrera's there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Justin Bohr will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here's a swing.
Reach for it.
Drifting toward the third base dugout.
Shit.
And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
Up next for the
JT Realmuto will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Hit to third. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Neil Walker will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the 2 outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it, and he puts it away.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce 1 foul for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ground ball right side. Played on the backhand. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Wilmer Flores.
Oh.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I was like, And then standing there looking for the colors, like blue or like I started getting like a hot flash from the ball.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Dye this shit the wrong color. And I'm not good at this stuff, so I know.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
She's Anthony's sister. She's gonna be there.
Oh,
so she will.
Jesus.
High in the air out to center field.
Who's Ronnie come with? Because I don't have any room in my car.
Yeah, no, I know.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
So everybody that
Down in order go the Mets.
Is gonna be
They
there.
can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Having hard chest beans.
Hansel Robles will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Wei-Yin Chen comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game. But he needs to make sure he stays focused because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
Littler one where I like kind of fucked it up.
Hit out towards second. Walker's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9.
D. Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, D. Gordon is one of the good guys, Matt. He created a charity called Flash of Hope to help kids who had a parent pass away as a result of domestic abuse, a cause near and dear to his heart.
It's so funny that she was in Cat's department.
Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Yeah, so
Marcelo Zuna will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Badass kid.
Badass kid.
You know what kid? Not even a Clemia.
Oh, the rapist?
Ooh.
I know, stop.
They'd be like, Liz,
First
bring
pitch
her
coming, here it
downstairs so we
is.
can play our toys with her.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the
Liz,
first
let me do
strike.
your hair.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. David Wright will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And here's a ball hit in the air. 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Sorry. Plus those. If you want to wear.
Yeah.
Juan Lagares is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lagares is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what he wants.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Martin Prado ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Lucas Duda steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
Right fielder number 3.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
This is pulled into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Travis d'Arnaud stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Chen sets. First pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Neil Walker will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Justin Bour will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Granderson going
You ain't
back,
getting to that.
still ranging back. And
God
this one
damn!
is gone, a home run.
Oh my God. You have no idea.
Great
A
job.
solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Look at this fucking home
I
run.
can cook all the cupcakes ever in the world, but girly stuff is not my.
I thought throwing the touchdown
Well,
was
so
fun.
much
Did
for
you
that
see
6
that
in a
ball
row
come
you
out
retired.
that picture
That guy
hand like
just said,
that?
Take that.
It is not my forte.
Now batting.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Cespedes going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Adani Echeverria digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Granderson is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Wei-Yin Chen steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here's the ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. But the Marlins as Dribble Cabrera will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Michael Conforto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
Right, and whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Stanton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. David Wright will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. In the air out to right. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Addison Reed will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now in the box, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Reed's ready. First pitch on its way. Marcell Ozuna stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Just checking.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Granderson is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Christian Yelich will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runner at first here, one man out.
There's more soap under his
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To Cabrera for one. Relay to first in time. Juan Lagares will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there.
I knew it.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gordon onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 52.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today.
Took my shutout.
A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1. Lucas Duda will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
The right fielder, number 3.
Curtis Granderson steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
This one looks like she should be in a ghetto music video or something.
Swing and a miss on a slider, 0-1.
Bye, Felicia.
That slider's been real good to him all night long. No reason not to ride that as much as he can.
Bye,
Marlins have
Felicia.
some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
You sent it to somebody else, like in front of you. Yeah, I think
Hit hard toward the right side, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Because for real, I can't believe those highlights are there.
Mom, like, I'm so excited
Like,
now.
I really can't believe that there's highlights are there.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
Yeah, he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
I was like, I'm so proud of you.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I swear to that, I don't know if it's just because
Neil Walker stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
And the temporal stuff here.
This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
Folded over and died like that the rest of the way. And I'm looking at that one corner like, and then when I unrolled it, I saw like a couple spots and then
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
It really is, and that's what.
So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Jose Arena will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Just wake it up, like, honestly. And I'm barely ever waking up right now. She didn't come. Yeah, I wasn't worried about that. I just wanted to, because I didn't know who got the game.
no, but I'm just saying, like, all these things are like running through my head all the time.
I was nervous. Everybody's like, I'm excited. Tomorrow I'll be excited.
Cupcakes, I can do. Bread stuff, not so much. The fact that there's, because I hate when, obviously not when it's like birthday, obviously it's not something like that, but like when girls have these and it looks like Barbie doll hair, like there's no dimension to it, or I was worried with there being a little yellow spot in it.
I could dye your hair on your head.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ball.
Oh,
no!
That pitch gets away. And it is a run.
This motherfucker drops the ball again!
I knew the condition was wrong. I just didn't know how to.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Down and in, not hard to lay off that one, and it's 3-0. As Dribble Cabrera, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into right center field. He comes up with a big one here. This is down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. Now a 6-4 ball game. Stepping in, Cabrera. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A.J. Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. As Dribble Cabrera will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the slider is inside as he just about got him there.
This is a good fastball spot for him now. And keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Alejandro De Aza will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Alejandro De Aza.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Yelich going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Boy, you talk about repaying a manager's trust. They put him in here to pinch hit. They're just really looking for a spark. And I think this counts as a spark. This almost leaves the ballpark. He's going to have to settle for 2, though, as he delivers a pinch hit double. David Wright is in now as he watches the pitch for ball 1. Looped out towards short. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Another one onto
fucking 6-0 in the fucking ninth. They almost came back and won.
And that's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
The motherfuckers wouldn't quit. Fuck.
My shoulders literally blew out.
Holy shit.
I mean, not right.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Marlins win it.
Motherfuckers. These boys is vicious. I ain't fucking with the Mets no more.
No. Which one? I think it doesn't. Cindy work at Franklin Mills Walmart? Which one?
Somewhere up there. Oh yeah, the old Walmart.
No, she works in a salon in a Walmart, but I'm pretty sure it's Franklin Mills Walmart. It's not the one by my job. There's not even a hairdresser at the one by my job.
There's a hairdresser at the old Walmart. Outside the Walmart, there's like 6 stores out front of the Walmart.
What Walmart?
The old Walmart that they just closed down.
Where? Franklin Mills?
Franklin Mills. The old one.
No, she works in Walmart. Like
Okay.
in it.
There's no salon.
Yes, there is a salon in
the
there's
new
a
Walmart?
Supercuts in the new Walmart.
I'm pretty sure she worked at the salon outside, but what do I know?
Well, I don't know either. I'm pretty. It's
I
Franklin
guess
Mills.
y'all better text our ass then. Fuck we talking about it for?
It's Franklin Mills. It's just not. I don't know. But I'm pretty. I think it's inside.
Then what y'all asking me for? Starting pitcher Clemens
Hello
is
there,
expected
baseball
to be out
fans.
2 to
Let's
3
recap
weeks
what
at
went
the
down
getting
around the league on
injured
Monday.
today.
Looking first
That
at
ain't
the
my
NL
fucking
East,
team.
The Marlins grabbed 13 hits.
Oh,
in
wait
the
a
game
minute. Shit,
as they
that is
took
my
care of the
team.
Mets at Citi Field, 6-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Julio Teheran got the win as he went the distance, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals, 5-1. The Phillies put together 10 hits total as they bested the visiting Padres 6-1. Chicago Cubs cracked 16 hits on the day as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 8-5.
I ain't gotta do that bullshit.
The Cardinals relief pitcher, number 26, collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 2-1. Clay Buchholz allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 5-0. The Pirates hit 3 long balls as they took down the
Somebody gotta play good here. Ooh. you're not sitting by this window.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for Game 2. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
D. Gordon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Hard hit ball to second. Walker has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
In the second spot tonight,
Marcell Ozuna will stand in, trying to keep up the
No.
hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jose Fernandez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, in his last outing, he threw real well. Went into the 8th inning and got his ball club to win. He'll try and do that again here.
Neil Walker comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
second baseman, Neil Walker.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Prado is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder,
Michael Conforto will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And he's also in the top 5 in the other Triple Crown categories, average and RBI. So he's truly one of the most dangerous hitters in baseball these days.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Martin Prado will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Justin Bohr will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Walker's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Lucas Duda strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Curtis Granderson will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wilmer Flores.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well. So you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Scorched to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Kevin Plawecki, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna has a read on it, and that ends the inning. JT Realmuto will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9.
Night, Dad.
Good night. Damn. That's funny. Mm.
He's ready. Here's the first off ball, left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Here's Echeverria now. Swing and a liner.
Oh, that's
foul. Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Jose Fernandez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Second baseman
D. Gordon will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
That evens it up, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave one. They still trail 1-0. Jacob deGrom takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. In there at the knees, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Prado is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting,
Michael Conforto is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Echeverria scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Marcell Ozuna is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
the left fielder, number 21.
Christian Yelich in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Hard hit ball to second, and the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. On its tailor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Yoenis Cespedes is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Right side. Gordon is there, and he's set down, one away.
The first baseman, number 21.
Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow afternoon in high definition as these two teams wrap up this three-game set. And you get a look there at the expected starters for tomorrow's contest. Lucas Duda is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Not close. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
3-0 now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Settling in now, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And, you know, I'm one of many that enjoys watching Granderson play the game. A lot of people don't know that he wears his socks high to honor all the greats who played in the Negro Leagues years ago. So he tips his cap to the history of the game whenever he's on the field.
Well, the way he plays, he honors the present of the game as well.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Prado is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 1. Martin Prado heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cespedes is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th.
First baseman.
Justin Bohr stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
On the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Adani Echeverria stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First delivery to him on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. As Dribble Cabrera comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. The pitcher, Jacob deGrom, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
I wasn't sure if I
Neil
could
Walker
tag.
will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Michael Conforto digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And when he's in a jam, he's going to reach back for a little something extra on that fastball. Boy, that's nice to have in reserve.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jose Fernandez will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Come on, Dietrich. Looking. Sitting there looking.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Fernandez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman.
D. Gordon will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Granderson's after it.
Ah!
brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sucking it
phenomenal.
up right
Two
now.
hits, both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Dude, I need a whole rub, baby.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Hit to first. Bohr takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the seats. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 2-1 after the foul ball there. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Cespedes going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
He's not hitting anything.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time with a pitch away as he went around for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Martin Prado will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Line drive to center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Jim Henderson will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Jim Henderson.
Justin Bohr will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Wilmer Flores stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it. 1 away. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Stanton is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out.
Up next for the Mets,
Kevin Plawecki steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Alejandro De Aza will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside. Yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Antonio Bastardo will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. JT Realmuto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Cespedes. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
That's fucking bad.
Now batting, pitcher, Jose Fernandez.
Jeff Mathis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 6.
Chopped foul right at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
The 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Cespedes. And that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Kyle Bearclaw will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Neil Walker gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting,
Michael Conforto ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Jerry Spamiglia is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. D. Gordon will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Marcell Ozuna digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, And all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Conforto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Christian Yelich gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point, and he takes ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside, close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is
Got
to
him.
deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, and with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you release the pitch, you have a feeling that you could be in trouble. And that was big trouble right there. Big home run that ties this game up.
Up next for the Marlins,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Marlins get a run in the inning on this home run from Christian Yelich. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth, all even at 1 apiece. Lucas Duda will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Curtis Granderson comes forward to hit with the winning run at first. A.J. Ramos comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied. Curtis Granderson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ball game. Maybe something will change for him.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Changeup. Called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Huh. That strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
Wilmer Flores has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bohr is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. As Dribble Cabrera stands into the box, he could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Mets strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Martin Prado will come on now to start things out in the 10th, and you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting.
Justin Bohr digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Reed's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Walker on to first, and there were 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
JT Realmuto will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the stretch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half, so 1-0 win. Kevin Plawecki digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grounded to third. Prado was there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the box, David Wright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Hit back up the middle, fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Neil Walker will step in, a ground out victim his last time. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Adeiny Hechavarria comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. Reed sets.
Here's the first pitch.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Plawecki has a play and taken in out there for the first out.
The pitcher number 44,
Ichiro Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
D. Gordon strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Craig Breslow will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Michael Conforto struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Nope. Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Yoenis Cespedes ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The batter, first baseman
Eric Campbell stands in. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Stanton. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Curtis Granderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Score remains dead. Marcell Ozuna will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, Even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at right. He goes to first. He's out. Oh,
are you kidding me?
Christian Yelich will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. He's set. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Right side hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One and one. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cespedes
oh my
is there.
God, he just keeps missing them.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, Martin Prado. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back.
Keeping him close.
Yelich is running. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting. First baseman. Justin Bohr.
Justin Bohr will step in. A ground out victim as last time. And he lays off there, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Pop high.
Yeah, come on.
Cabrera is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Travis d'Arnaud will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Travis d'Arnaud.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. as Dribble Cabrera stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not.
Echeverria dives. What a play. He's up with it. The throw. It's late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Despite the great effort, the winning run is on base. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground towards second. Gordon is up with it. Echeverria for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. Hansel Robles will come on now as he'll take over on the mound to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Hansel Robles.
JT Realmuto steps into the box. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
No.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Backhanded. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1.
The batter, number 3.
Adeiny Echeverria will go back now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Derek Dietrich will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Right, he's got it and the side is retired. Jose Arena will come on now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. David Wright stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Leading up for the Mets.
In there, strike 1.
Right.
Shot toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Not good.
Neil Walker digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
Michael Conforto will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Oh, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Grounded to the right. Bohr is there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play. Yoenis Cespedes.
I thought he stepped on the base.
What could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is calling for it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the Mets are going to walk home.
Finally won. Damn. If I would have tagged out on that fucking base, I got fucked up.
Well, you really just needed to get something up in the air here, and this one does the trick as he drives in the winning run here on a sacrifice fly.
Ah, fucked up. Shit. Fucking base.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Harris.
Great. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets beat the visiting Marlins 2-1. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-3. The Padres' first baseman, number 39, picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Padres got by the Phillies 2-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Giants total 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-2. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-4. The Cleveland Indians got 11 overall hits.
Whole team off.
From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Noah Syndergaard gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
D. Gordon makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Miami, second baseman, number 9.
And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And right after the game, they're off to begin a 9. They'd love to finish this homestand off with a victory.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Dribbled back toward the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Talk about setting a bad tone for a ball game. First batter of the game, and they can't make a routine throw to first. You better hope that's not a sign of things to come.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they
99, Jesus.
They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in
This dude's throwing
swing.
fire.
It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Lifted into center field. Cespedes moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And now a curveball blocked by Darno. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old-school mentality. Plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 1, the Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Adam Conley starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get his decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
David Wright is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Dietrich is up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Second baseman.
Settling in now, Neil Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive. He's got it. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
Batting third.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And near the top of the league in slugging, so that means he's doing a lot more than just hitting the ball out of the yard. He's also getting a lot of extra base hits.
Check swing as he pops this one on to the right side. Johnson has got it, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Derek Dietrich will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Oh, love it.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in, Chris Johnson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting seven.
Jeff Mathis into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Drilled to the left side. Oh, look at Wright. He's up with it. The throw in time.
Oh.
Lucas Duda will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign.
Lucas Duda.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Curtis Granderson takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Wilmer Flores will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Grounded back up the middle. Tough throw to first. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. It remains 1-0. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Miguel Rojas is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Why would I swing at that?
Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Adam Conley steps in now. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You can bet he's going to keep right on watching until he gets a strike.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Conley is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
D. Gordon will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Marcell Ozuna will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs, Let's see what he can do here.
Ah, God damn it.
And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Juan Lagares, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Juan Lagares.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he pops up the bunt attempt, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. David Wright will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So striding in, Neil Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
On the ground to second base, this could be two. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Ichiro Suzuki is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Left fielder.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Takes this the other way to right. Granderson is there, one away. Derek Dietrich stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Great pitch there.
Come on.
Get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Chris Johnson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Ah, that's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Darno gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Stanton is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
First baseman, number 21.
Lucas Duda is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the... Jeff Mathis heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Miguel Rojas comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hot shot to third. Wright has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 61.
Adam Conley is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
0-2, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lagares is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go to Marlins, but they're up 1-0. Curtis Granderson will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 4, shortstop
Wilmer Flores stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
The batter,
Juan Lagares is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Noah Syndergaard in now. Hopped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets leave 1. They still trail. D. Gordon will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 13.
Marcell Ozuna will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Tap fouled at home plate. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-0 delivery. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but
I had a cigarette. Say it finally got something done.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Jim Henderson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jim Henderson.
Derek Dietrich will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up, hack it. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Jeff Mathis will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already, and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Granderson's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take an out.
Miguel Rojas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they put. David Wright will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Neil Walker will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Yoenis Cespedes stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Lucas Duda stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Hits this one hard the other way. And this is knocked down over there. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Travis d'Arnaud will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
The 2-0 on the way. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
And the count will be full. 2 down, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here, and he throws it away, and the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 5-2 game.
Now batting,
Curtis Granderson will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jerry Blevins will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jerry Blevins.
Christian Yelich is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. High and deep to straightaway right. Granderson going back. Still going back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he is safe as he legs it out. My gracious, an inside the park home run.
Yeah, and you can sort of sense this one coming. I mean, once this thing hits off the wall and they have a little bit of trouble out there with it, he decides he's just going to keep right on going. And he winds up scoring on the inside the park home run.
Oh, my God.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. A leap at the wall by Granderson, but it's out of reach. A home run.
Oh, my God.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the lead is now 7-2.
But as a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Center fielder number 13, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A pause and the 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Up next,
striding into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. He singled his last time up. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A little bouncer. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Hansel Robles will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the seventh.
Your attention.
Giancarlo Stanton will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely.
Keeping him close.
Runners on first with one down. And Ichiro's running. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Duda is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Here comes Suzuki around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Chris Johnson is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Outside at 94, one ball and one strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Still 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Hit to third. Glove by right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So Kyle Bearclaw will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Wilmer Flores will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Squared that one up just a little late. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Juan Lagares will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ground ball left side. Reined in to Gordon for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Alejandro De Aza will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's safe. Now to the plate, David Wright. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton is there. 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Second baseman
Neil Walker gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. High and deep to left center field. Ichiro going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still 8-2. Addison Reed will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jeff Mathis will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Reed sets. Here's the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mathis is retired, and there's 1 away. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Marlins are challenging the
So here's one
play.
last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base.
Justin Bohr will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Walker is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order, but no matter. Number 64 will come in and pitch now.
Number 64.
Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Fastball in there for a called strike. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The first baseman, number
Lucas Duda gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the seats, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Curtis Granderson will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Ichiro ranging back. He's got it, a great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no. D. Gordon will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Reed's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 4 for the game. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
This is skied into short left center. After it is Cespedes. 2 gone.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Walker's got it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Striding in to start the ninth, Wilmer Flores. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here it comes.
Wilmer.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder.
Juan Lagares gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Ground ball right side. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Michael Conforto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. David Phelps will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into
This is
center field.
hilarious.
The base
No way I
hit.
can get
That's
there.
1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. David Wright will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
No, they
I'll
never
tell you
do.
what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider
Holy
as he set
fucking
down
hell.
on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Neil Walker is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
I
Back
missed
goes
my whole
Stanton,
fucking
still
rotation. I
ranging
missed that
back.
whole fucking
Gone,
thing.
a fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs.
I missed the whole fucking location.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. A.J. Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
44, A.J. Ramos.
Shouldn't even be a close game.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Hit well on the ground to first.
Oh, God, move!
Base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Understand it.
Lucas Duda ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. As Dribble Cabrera will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Fouled back. Here comes the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ozuna has it in his sights. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly as this is now just a 1-run deficit.
The right fielder, number 3.
Curtis Granderson comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive the ball into the gap here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Craig Breslow will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up the save.
He get this save.
Curtis Granderson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Well, he's 0 for 4 coming into this at-bat, so I think he's happy to see a new arm out there. Maybe his luck will change.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit to first. Johnson's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's certainly how you can save some wear and tear on your arm. He only needed 3 pitches to finish this one off, and he picks up the save.
Shit.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
All right, y'all. Good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Play every night. Get to this World Series.